anyway, even though I can't see anything. How are you doing, whether you're watching live with me or whether you're watching the replay? I just wanted to come on to talk about the energy this week. If you saw my earlier post, this is the card that came out for the week. So, you know, there may be some real heightened. Thank you, Karen. I don't know what's going on that I can't actually see the camera. But anyway, as long as you can see and hear me, then that's good. I'm not talking into nothingness. And thank you for joining me. I was just going to talk about this card that came out, heightened sensitivity. I reckon this week is what we're looking forward to. But you know, as we went into cocooning, lockdown, however you want to see it. Oh, hi Janine. Thank you. I'm glad there's people. A couple of you listening. That would be great. Not talking to myself. Yes, so I'm going to try and come in every live. So every Monday I do a card and a sort of energy for the week and some distance healing as well. So the distance healing in the beliefs in the post below, in the earlier post I did this morning, if you say yes, then the distance healing is set for that. So you receive those beliefs, and it's mostly around boundaries and you know, knowing who you, being okay with being you. So have a look at those. But I wanted to come in and just do some healing as well, and talk about what we're up to. So sensitivity. So I feel like as we went into lockdown, into cocooning, you know, we had to make some adjustments, and you know, whatever was going on with our energy, we've had to make adjustments all the way through, and now it's kind of lifting out. I'm really starting to notice this. It feels, you know, the noise is back, and the, you know, that's starting to feel that a little bit hectic. I'm in London, so it's actually been really nice. Oh, hi Ord, gorgeous. It's actually been really you know, just enjoyable in London, not enjoyable in London, you know, but just there's no the hecticness and noise and traffic and sirens, and it's all coming back in. So I think we're just adjusting to coming back out of that cocooning, especially for those who are energy sensitive. But I think a lot of people are going to come out of this with a little bit more looking at the world in a different way, looking at the world with more their eyes more open, and seeing things in a different way. And you know, when it comes to sensitivity, often, you know, especially in business, we've just seen, you know, the loud, the brash, the one who answers the questions in the meeting, the one who speaks more. You know, that's the sort of energy that's been celebrated and seen as successful. And those who are more introverted, more like to, you know, take everything in and sit with the information, and then, you know, and then make their impact in a more gentle way, that they've actually thought about it. They've been seen as the weak ones, or the, you know, that it's not a trait, you know, that that's a good thing. So I feel that this shift will happen, that people will come, you know, people will be more aware of other people and be aware of the sensitivities, and that it just will be a nicer, soft energy. I'm hoping, but I do feel like sensitivity, this energy of sensitivity, that people will be more aware of others, more aware of their own feelings as well. So just more sensitive to the world, more sensitive. But that, you know, and that is a really beautiful thing, because the more we're connected, the more we're in tune, the more magic can happen, the more in flow we are. You know, we can walk in, you know, we can walk out in nature and feel connected. If we're energy sensitive, we can just really let go of our energy. We can really expand our energy. And we're going to do this exercise in a moment, where we're looking at energy bubbles and boundaries. And when we're in nature, we can really let our boundaries out, because we're only just picking up on all the beautiful energy of nature. When we're out in a London street, in a shopping centre, we have, you know, it's probably a good idea to put our boundaries a little bit closer to us, because we're just picking up everything. So I just feel like it's a little bit of a turning point in terms of sensitivity, in terms of how it's seen to be, rather than a weakness, but actually, what of these, you know, what someone who's more introvert and aware, if you like, and more in touch, what have they got to say? What do they think now? So I think there'll just be a little bit more respect for that. I'm hoping. That's my that's kind of what I'm picking up. But we'll see what happens. Obviously, everyone will be making their own choices and decisions about how they want to see the world and how they want to feel the world. Some people might just want to block themselves off entirely and not feel anything, because feelings can be really scary, and but feeling safe with how we feel, feeling safe, in our vulnerability, because the more we can show that kind of, I am a bit scared of that, or that doesn't feel quite right, the more it gives someone else permission to feel the same. And then as we share that, then it can change, then it can really shift and move. So anyway, that was the card. Do look at the post earlier for the distance healing that has already gone out, and there's this beautiful pink energy. We're going to look at some boundaries. I'm just going to do I say quick, hopefully quick. Anyone who knows me knows my meditations can just kind of, we go into a little journey, but I am just seeing, helping, guiding you to kind of feel your boundaries really, and really set a sense of your own energy, feel your energy, so you can get an idea of where your energy field is and how you are in control of that, how you can take sovereignty of your energy. So it's just a really lovely little energy tool that I want to show you. And I also wanted to talk about a very sensitive topic, which myself and my two very gifted healers, Marina Beach and Olwyn Jennings, are going to be hosting a healing baby loss event next Friday, or this Friday, under the full moon. So this full moon is full of passion and movement and making changes and seeing the world in a different way. So as a spirit baby medium, what the babies are saying to me is, healing loss is one of the, it's to see the world in a different way, to see your experience in a different way. So what the babies are wishing for and asking for you is for you to see that your experience with them, if they chose not to stay, they wish for you to see their experience in a different way than you're seeing it now. So imagine, the hurt, pain, and trauma. And I've got 5 babies in spirit, and to know that they are there, completely connected whenever we feel the need to be, whenever there's any message to share, and understanding that bigger picture of why they chose not to stay, really transformed my view of not just of my experience of baby loss, but view of life completely. So imagine not having to feel that guilt, that pain, the trauma, everything, what all those, huge emotions that come up through baby loss. So the babies are saying, it's if you can, if you're ready, it's time to kind of look at your experience in a different way. You don't have to hold on to any of that lower energy. And for anyone who is working with energy, it's almost like cutting those cords. You're not cutting cords with your you're cutting cords with the lower energies of grief, of pain, of not deserving, of giving yourself a kicking, feeling like a failure, all those things that we do, terrible things that we do to ourselves when we experience loss. And it's like lifting your vibration. So your babies in spirit who chose not to stay want to help you lift the vibration, lift your frequency of your energy by healing through that experience, by healing your experience with them, healing your experience, healing your relationship with yourself, and healing your relationship with the babies in spirit, yourself, and the experience. So that's what I'm hearing from them, is that to see the world in a different way. And this full moon is very much about seeing the world in a different way. And because I work in the spirit baby realm, or one of the realms I work in, the major realm I work in is the spirit baby realm, then that's the kind of message, that's how they want you, that's how they would hope for you to be seeing their experience, to see your experience differently, to find out that deeper meaning, to really understand what the reason, if you like, was, and how they're feeling, because they are not feeling like you're feeling, and they wish you to feel free, and more at peace with your experience, so you are able to then rise into another, up level, if you like, into another, more true sense of who you are, and what loss is about. Anyway, so I've put the link into this post somewhere along the line. So please share, please join us if that's your experience, if you feel drawn to it, or share with anyone who you feel may really benefit. I'll be going into my baby group, I call it later, my closed group, and helping women to meet their spirit babes and giving them experience of well, whatever comes through. It's going to be a channel meditation, so I don't know, but it will be some kind of healing to give them an idea of what the evening will be about. So that will be in my Journey to Motherhood group a bit later tonight. But for now, we're going to do boundaries, and you're going to get to feel your energy and get to feel your boundaries and move and change. And it's just an amazing energy trick, energy tool to help with these like times when there's so much bombarding us from external, or it's going to start bombarding us externally again as we move back out into the world. So here we go. I hope all that makes sense so far. So lovely. Let's take a lovely deep breath in and get into a beautiful space. So breathing in, calling all your energy back to you from across time and space, people and events, focusing it right behind your eyes, and breathing out. Just coming back into this moment, letting go of the day and just giving yourself permission for a few minutes of you time just to play with your energy, experience your own energy. And again, beautiful deep breath in, calling all of yourself back, all of your thoughts back from across time and space, people and events, focusing it right behind your eyes. And breathing out, just noticing how you're feeling, being the observer, just noticing any areas of tension, where you feel happy, where you feel sad, whatever it might be. Just being curious. Your I am watching your emotions, watching your thoughts, allowing yourself to come into this time and space. And again, beautiful deep breath in, breathing all your energy back to you from across time and space, people and events. And when you breathe out, letting out a really deep sigh, and feeling the weight of your awareness dropping down from your mind, literally just feeling it drop into your heart, into the center of your chest. And allowing yourself to relax for these few moments. Imagine the energy of your heart, and you may even see a color. Imagine it like waves, and you're giving yourself permission to lie on these waves of energy, just resting into your heart. Beautiful moment of peace. Rocking forwards and back, more and more relaxed. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is kind of unplug you from the collective if you wish to. So just say yes if you wish to be unplugged from the collective and plugged into your higher self, so plugged into 5D. So how I witness this is usually like puppet strings, and we're just cutting those strings that's keeping us kind of picking up the energies of the world, all of any chaos and noise and all of that stuff. We don't need to be taking on. We want to be in our own sovereign space. So if you'd like to say yes, then I will make that command. So anyone watching live, watching the replay, who says yes is unplugged from the collective consciousness and plugged into their higher self, their higher 5D self. With grace and ease of their highest and best good. Thank you. It's done, it's done, it's done, and so it is. Okay, so however you witness that, you may feel like literally your body is like falling in, falling back in. So you're bringing your own energy down, like you're being cut from the puppet strings, and you're able to be in your own body. And I want to do a little energy clearing. So this is another tool. I mean, you can ask for that every morning, every night, whenever, just asking your higher self to unplug you from the collective consciousness, plug you back in, just feeling that cord, your a beautiful golden energetic umbilical cord to source, just feeling that connection rather than picking up the energies of the world. Just a simple statement. Your intention is everything. So now some energy healing, clearing. So just keeping your energy clear, like we have a shower every day to wash the grime off. We need to do that energetically, and particularly right now as we're coming back out into all those energies out there in the world. So first of all, your earth energy. So we're going to do this rolling. So imagine being from your heart, and this beautiful cord of light, golden light from your heart, filled with love, whatever color your heart energy you felt today, seeing it being gently moved down, poured down, this magnetic pull all the way down through all your chakras, through all your body, and either straight down through the chair that you're sitting in or down your feet into the earth, all the way down, this gentle magnetic pull. And we're going to ask Mother Earth to rise up and help you with this. So just feeling yourself being pulled down, deeper and deeper and deeper, down and down and down, down through all the layers, through the shale layer, through the lava layer, down, 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 going deep, 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 deep into the very, I feel like the root of Mother Earth is like below the heart, below the womb. We're going right into the very, 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 it would be like the root chakra of the earth, if you like, to feel really grounded. And when you reach there, when you feel like you've sunk so deep, so heavy, feeling beautifully heavy, beautifully secure and safe, and seeing a crystal, and whatever color that crystal is for you, and wrapping that energy cord around that crystal with the intention of staying grounded, having this grounding cord in place for the rest of the day until you reset it in the morning. Okay, and then whatever color this crystal is, you're going to give yourself permission to bring this energy up. Okay, so allowing this energy to come up, so drawing this energy up now, and it's coming up your grounding cord, and as it comes up, it's clearing your grounding cord, so it's just almost like a spiral of energy. So really clearing your grounding cord so you have a very clear connection to the earth. Rising up, 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 feeling this energy rising up, all the way up throughout the soles of your feet, all the way up through the soles of your feet, and up through your legs, and drawing this color up, feeling even more grounded. And when it reaches your root chakra, which is in your groin at the base of your spine, you're going to imagine this root chakra filling up with this energy, just pouring this color into your root chakra until it's full, 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 and anything that's not meant to be there, this overflow of energy, this nurturing, healing energy from the earth, filling up your root chakra and pouring back down your grounding cord. And as it does so, it's releasing anything you don't need, any fears, financial security, fears of health, any aches or pains. You're allowing that, just dropping all of that down, releasing it down your grounding cord. It's like the earth energy is looping up, filling you up with beautiful, healing, nourishing energy, and the overflow coming back down and bringing with it all of the stuff that's ready to be let go of. So imagining this loop and setting the intention for this loop of energy, your earth energy loop, to keep running for as long as you need. And this is a beautiful energy clearing tool for you to imagine just bringing up all the good stuff and the overflow and and all the stuff that you don't need falling down and away and out of your body. And then we're going to set an energy loop coming from source. So knowing that that earth energy loop is running, don't need to keep your focus on it, it's just happening, it's your intention. And now the earth, this source energy, so from source, from up, from pearly iridescent light, beyond and brighter than the sun, this waterfall of energy falling down, coming down, flowing down from above, all the way through your chakras and into your crown chakra. Blessings, feel these blessings from source. This energy today has the energy of blessings. Allow yourself to accept these blessings, opening up your crown and all of the blessings of source flowing down through your crown chakra, clearing your mind, your eyes, your ears, your nose, your mouth, your jaw, relaxing as these blessings and this clearing any energy that's not yours. It's kind of drawing out anything that you don't need. So bringing down this flowing of blessings all the way down your throat, your arms, your hands, your fingers. You might even feeling it flowing out of the palms of your hands and fingers, down your body, your heart, into your solar plexus, into your root chakra, and down, down, down. And it's going to flow down your grounding cord. So it's drawing anything out you don't need down to your grounding cord. And as you know, it's going to be left earth. It's going to transmute that. And then you're going to draw up this loop of energy from the earth, coming up, up, up. All that nourishing earth energy and now source energy too, coming up through your body and all the way up. So filling your body with the nourishing goodness of source, of earth, up, 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 and up out the crown of your head, all the way up to source. So you have this amazing loop of energy. So it's like a shower, an energetic shower. So you have your earth energy loop, and then you have your source energy loop all the way down to the earth and back up to source. And that is just bringing in all the beauty and blessings and carrying away anything that's ready to be released. So boundaries, and this, we're going to imagine that this, so you're going to imagine that you're in a center. Imagine you're in a big bubble of light, whatever color that bubble might be for you. So now we're looking at boundaries. Your energy is flowing and clearing. So anything that's been stagnant, anything that you're ready to up level. So it's like an up leveling as we clear those blocks. When we feel a bit grumpy, it just means we've got something stuck and we're ready to like up level. So keep those energy loops flowing. So now imagining yourself standing in a center of a beautiful bubble about a meter above, below, and around you. Okay, and see yourself standing in the center of that. And first of all, clearing, feeling that source energy flowing down and clearing your bubble. So asking for your whole energy bubble to be cleared of energy. So imagining you can feel this bubble, or you see this bubble around you, whatever color it is. And I want you to kind of imagine that you're moving your hands, you're pressing against this boundary, this energy field of yours. Just imagine you can press against it and just noticing, does your hand go right through it? Does it feel flimsy? Does it feel rock solid that you can't get anything, you can't, it's like a wall? So just adjusting your boundaries to something that feels nice and flexible, but nothing, no one can get in, nothing can sneak in, there's no gaps, there's no holes. You're just, this lovely bubble of energy that you can just lean against and sway against, but you don't fall out of it and no one can come into it. This is your space. So imagining fixing, use your imagination to, create this beautiful energy field around you, your boundaries. And just checking there's no tears, there's no holes. Okay, so you can move this boundary for whatever situation you're in. When you're in nature, you can like spread this your energy field out to magnetize all that beautiful healing energy of nature. When you're in a busy street in a shopping center, wherever you are, there's a lot of people around. You know, you can imagine, you can just use your imagination, see yourself in your bubble, and draw your bubble closer to you, draw your energy field closer to you. Okay, so you're giving, the main thing about boundaries is that you give yourself permission to be in your space, to be, do, feel, whatever it is in your space. This is your space. You can do whatever you like in it. Give yourself permission to take, you know, to be in your space. And everyone else has permission. They've got the rest of the world to do whatever they want to do in. They've got the absolute rest of the world to do whatever they like, and give them permission to do whatever they like, but just not in your space. Okay, so this is an exercise I picked up from Jeremy. I can't remember his name now, but he uses the permission rose, and I think this is beautiful because I work with the energy of the rose. Anyway, so if you imagine that you create this rose in your space. So first of all, you've looked at your boundaries, you're standing in the center of your space. You've created this beautiful, flexible, but firm boundary. You've given yourself permission to be in your space, and everyone else is the rest of the world to do whatever they like, just not in your space. This is your sovereignty. This is, you know, you give yourself permission to be. No one else can get in and start, you know, interfering with your energy. They're just going to bounce off unless you invite them into your energy. All that energy from external is just going to bounce off. You are in your safe bubble. So now in your bubble, you can create a rose, and this is what's called a permission rose. I will remember the name of the person because I love him. He's amazing. But he has a permission rose, and whatever color that is, it can change color every day. So this is your permission rose, and I sweep my permission rose around my energy every morning. I give myself permission just to be whoever I am in each moment. So when you're outside, what you can do is you can copy your permission rose. And I did this in the local post office where someone was kicking off about something, and the energy just made me want to recoil and move out the post office. I thought, I'm going to play with this. It's all about playing with your energy. And so I played with copying my permission rose, energetically handed this rose to this guy who was kicking off in the post office. And within seconds, he went, and he walked out of the post office and just left everything, all his anger and whatever he was shouting out behind. That's how powerful and how simple, but how powerful this permission rose can be. You can copy your permission rose, hand it energetically with love to somebody else, and they can choose to accept it or not. But it just gives them permission to be whatever they're doing, but they will leave your space. I've done it with gardening. I've had a client in and they've been mowing the lawn, and I've sent a permission rose, and they've gone off and done something else and started mowing the lawn after my client has left. So it's just so simple and so much fun to play with. And this is the thing about energy, especially when we get more energy sensitive and we can pick up on all this stuff going on. To be playful with it and just think, I wonder if I can offer my permission rose to that person, and they will, you know, change their behavior. They'll kind of, something will change in their energy, or they'll just get out of my space and do something else. So whatever it is, it's about playing with it. So remember your boundaries, remember your permission rose. But anyway, I hope at least for now you've come feeling a little bit clearer energetically, a little bit more you without the, you know, this external energy pressing on you, that your energy is beautifully clear. And, you know, you can do this in 5 minutes in, you know, every morning, just imagining the earth energy looping up to source and source energy coming back down. That is your energetic shower. You can even do that in the physical shower, clearing your energy, any stagnant energy from the day, from the evening, when you wake up, whatever it is. Setting your bubble, setting your boundaries, creating your rose in whatever beautiful color comes to you intuitively that day. And there you are, you're set for the day in your amazing, beautiful space of permission. You know, you can do whatever you choose to be doing in that day. So I hope that was all right. So just coming back into the space, taking a lovely deep breath. Just a couple of energy tricks and tools as we head back out into the external, because I know it's really affecting me, and certainly the energies coming in are creating